Hello everyone, this is Easy from mslumiablog.com, and this is a quick unboxing of the Lumia 640, which is now available through AT&T's Go Phone service for $79 off contract. There you have it, usual GoPro packaging for the 640. This is a 4G LTE version from AT&T. You have your device in there and a bunch of preloaded apps listed from Microsoft Office, Amazon, Cortana, and your My AT&T app in there. On the back, you have your list of what's inside the box, the packaging. You have your phone, batteries, AC charger. You also have a USB data cable, your manual feature guide, SIM card, and a quick start guide. And that's about it. So the traditional Go phone packaging, really bulky. They don't do justice to the amount of plastic they use to making these. But yeah, the 640 is available on Cricket Wireless, T-Mobile, Metro PCS, and all for $129. Seems AT&T is the only carrier that has this for cheap at $79 off contract. So it certainly is the best deal for if you're looking to get the 640 right now. I'm gonna try to open this. It's always a hassle with the way they package these Go phones. I'm not sure I'm doing this right. Alright, I'll be right back, try to get this open. So after sawing away, hacking through this plastic packaging here, 30 minutes later, finally got it open. And there you have the 640. It's a really nice device for just $79. There are rumors already, or reports about this outselling the Lumia 520. That's also available on T-Mobile and other carriers. So I expect this to be a huge success in the US because of what it can do. We'll take a look at such a low price. What else is in the box? Like we saw on the packaging, so you have a mini, this is what the USB data cable looks like. It's really short, but it's better than nothing. Then you have your full AC charger. Then you have your battery here, 2500 milliamp battery. And you have your quick start guide. And you have your quick start guide here. Just to quickly get you familiar with the device. Shows you how to put the battery in, and a whole bunch of really handy quick starts if you're new to Windows Phone. Safety literature, and that is it. Put all this back. So this is the 640. You can see the new Microsoft branding at the top of the bezel and also branded at the back. Is a 5-inch HD display screen protected by Gorilla Glass 3. High-end phones this year come with Gorilla Glass 4, but this is still pretty good stuff here. The phone really has that plasticky feel to it. Just gonna take the wrapping off. There you go. So it has a nice, though it feels really plasticky, it still has a nice look to it and feel. Doesn't have that feel of premium plastic like the poly cabinets on the 900 or the 1020. but yeah, it's really nice. And take this off too. So there you have your 5-inch HD 720p resolution screen. On the top you have your 3.5 millimeter audio jack. The left side, no buttons at all. At the bottom you have your traditional micro USB charging port and data port. On the right side, that's where you find your typical power button and your volume rockers. With phones like this, they use Nokia, or Microsoft rather, doesn't use physical camera buttons except on high-end Lumia devices. So now to activate the camera, you have to use the on-screen camera button. At the back, you have I believe this is a 8 megapixel camera with LED flash. It's not cow's eyes, or neither is it pure view technology. So those are some of the trade-offs from getting a device like this, affordable price. To pop open the back, you can see the whole back cover comes off. There's already an AT&T SIM card in there. And there you can have this interchange with the white cover. You can get those off of eBay, Amazon. There is the white and cyan version, so you can always change these. But with AT&T, you can only get the black version. T-Mobile sells the white version, and Cricket Wireless has the cyan version. So I believe those colors are exclusive to those carriers. But you can always just grab extra cover from, like I said before, Amazon or eBay. So there you have your micro SD card slot. This can take cards up to 128 gig. Internally, you have 8 gig internal storage, and this is running on the Snapdragon 400 processor. Same with the 640 XL. 1 gig RAM, which is now the default standard for Windows Phone. Same would be applied to Windows 10 Mobile. The Windows 10 also does support 512 megabyte phones, but I'm not sure we'll be seeing any other 512 MB RAM phones anymore. But yeah, and just gonna put the battery in real quick. Let's take out this SIM card. I'll just leave it in there. So pop this in. Close it up. So yeah, now with the battery in, you can really feel how solid the device is. Really, this is a good deal for $79. Is really a solid phone. This is much better than the 520. Really, for below $100 for a phone like this, with a Snapdragon 400, 1 gig in RAM memory on it, with 8 gig internal storage. What else? With a HD display screen. Front facing camera here, this is a 0.9 megapixel front facing camera. So, and you have on-screen buttons here. Yeah, this is a really good deal. And phone looks really nice. Can't wait to use this. Nice feel to it. Love the semi-matte finish. Have your AT&T logo with the Microsoft logo as well. But yeah. So to do a quick compare with the 640, I have your other AT&T devices. This is the 830. They have the same screen, and this device, with a few perks, costs $200 right now, and this is below $100 at 80. So there are a few features with the 830 that the 640 doesn't have, which would, but it's still, this is a better deal to get right now than the 830. 640 is smaller. They're about the same height. It looks like it is thicker than the 830. Both have 5-inch HD display screens. Both are IPS LCD screens. So the only difference is the 640 has on-screen navigation buttons, as you can see here, while the 830 has capacitive buttons here too. The 830 has a dedicated camera button, while the 640 does not. So then the differences really pile up. You can see why this is a much more premium device than the 640. This has no NFC on it. You can get a back cover with the NFC option, but the 830 does come with two back covers, like lemon green and the black, and both have NFC enabled. So that's another option right there. As you can see, the 830 has a pure view cat's eyes lens with LED flash, while the 640 has a 8 megapixel camera. So those are some of the differences. Next up, you can check out the big brother of the 640. This is 640 XL. It's just a bigger version. Both devices are pretty much almost the same, except the 640 XL has a much more bigger 5.7-inch screen. Both devices don't come with dedicated camera buttons. But then again, the 640 has a 10 megapixel cat's eyes lens right there, and pretty much the feel, pretty much the same plastic. Only difference between these two devices really is the size. Powerhouse both run on 1 gig of RAM and the Snapdragon 400. Same with the 830 as well. And there are a lot of subtle differences between all these devices. Both these devices have 8 gig internal storage. The 830 has 16 gig of storage. All these devices have micro SD card slots, so that doesn't really matter here. But then again, you can see what these are all your options on AT&T. So depending on what your size preference is, you can go with the phablet here. You can get this for about $250, I believe, or about $200 actually. You can find this. The 830 is a much more premium device, though it is mid-range, but you can get that for about $249 off contract on AT&T. So looks like the 640. It's a really decent device if you're looking for a nice device to test out Windows 10 Mobile, for instance, or you're just looking for a nice Windows phone. I can get under $100, then this is most definitely your best choice. So yeah, that is a quick look at the 640, and this is easy. Thanks for watching.